Welcome, everyone, to the MedSpa Accelerator podcast, brought to you by Everable Marketing, the go-to resource so you can get the latest hacks and best practices to market and grow a profitable medical aesthetics practice. My name is Maripili, and I am obsessed with all things business, marketing, operations, numbers, and helping you grow and take your MedSpa to the next level. This is the MedSpa Accelerator podcast, Season 2.
Hey, welcome back to Phase 2 of Are You Stuck? This is your MedSpa growth game plan that you need so you can crush 2023. And Today's episode, we're going to go into Phase 2. So if you haven't checked Phase 1 just yet, make sure to pause this and go back because they are very important to understand Phase 1 when it comes to foundations.
Yeah, definitely check out Phase 1
first.
Pause this, then come back to it.
Yes.
Great. Today we're going to be focusing in on Phase 2, which is all about database building and acquisition strategies. But before we dive into that,
Yes, so wherever you're listening to podcasts, make sure to give us a 5-star review, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, what do you want us to talk about, where are you stuck, and what other topics would you like to see from us. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell button so you don't miss out any future episodes.
yes. All right. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Yes. Okay. So the first one is about database building. And in the previous episode, we talked about the importance of your database and how it surprises us when businesses don't have this. And so one of the key things and the way that we change our strategy, especially for new businesses, I think this would be the one thing that you need to do first. And it's just building your list, building the list of potential people and then on to clients. So that you can keep continuously advertising to them. So the thing about this is that you want to take them out of the internet and into your own house, into your own CRM, so that you can have a more intimate conversation with them. And this is where you're going to be offering your services, offering value to them, so they eventually become a client. And once they do become a client, it doesn't just stop there. It continues to give education, to give and strengthen that relationship so that they can come back. They can bring that friend. They can give you an online review, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, one of the things is always be list building. And that is huge. And we do have some strategies into that, which actually comes to your next point.
Yeah. So this is the general concept, right? We want to build out your list so that ultimately we can nurture that list and we can bring patients to the practice and ultimately they purchase treatment. And so the way that we do that is through a concept known as demand generation funnel. And essentially this funnel, we kind of divide it into 3 different things, which is awareness, consideration, and then purchasing. So those are the 3 different stages that people go through in this funnel. And so the first one I'm going to highlight, awareness. Normally the way that we do that is that we build out social ads that educate and build your list. And so like Billy mentioned, our goal is that we build out your list through educational content. And so one of the easiest things that you can do is that you can focus in on a service that, let's say, is your signature service, whatever it might be, and that you can create educational content around that service. We usually create a lead magnet. We refer to that as like a PDF or an ebook that people can download. And I'm not saying you have to go write this book on like facials, right? Or cool sculpting or Botox or anything like that. But you can create maybe a quick ebook that says, hey, here are the 3 things that you need to know when you're looking for an injector. Here are the 3 things you need to know before you purchase cool sculpting. Is cool sculpting right for you? The 5 things you need to know, right? This is just educational content or, cool sculpting's top 10 questions answered, right?
Yeah.
Like things that or information that that people want to know. You can put that in a document, and what you basically say is like, hey, if you want this, you can have it for free. Just give me your email, give me your number. And that's one way that you can build out a list. So that, educational content, I think is kind of like the double-edged sword because you are getting them to opt in, but at the same time, you're also educating them as to why they should choose you as the provider. And so that is really big. Now, another way that we can do this is through some kind of gift card.
Something that is of mass appeal.
Yeah, like a gift card or some kind of giveaway campaign or something like that. Giveaway campaigns, gift cards are an excellent way of building your list because it's very affordable. You can be generating leads for $5-10 and you can build a list very quickly. And so it can be, hey, for new patients, you can download this $100 gift card, come and get to know our practice, and they can download that gift card. Or you can do a giveaway where it's like, hey, we're going to give away one, cool sculpting cycle, one M-Sculpt treatment. We're going to give away, 30 units, one free facial or something like that. Come and get to know the practice. On the back end, you get them to schedule a consult and you upsell them into, multiple treatments or into a different treatment by leveraging a cosmetic interest form. And so that's the awareness phase. And that's usually the top 3 strategies that we implement for that awareness stage so that we can get people to know you, to get to know your office, your practice, because these are people that I've never heard of you before.
And again, the main thing is to get them out of the internet and into your CRM so that you can have that interaction with them more on a face-to-face almost.
Yeah.
Now, the second part of that, and inside that demand generation funnel, it's the consideration stage. And so in this stage, they already know a little bit more about you. They probably are a little bit more like problem aware and that there is a solution out there, and it's more of a matter of making sure that those two things fit. They're probably looking at maybe different options, maybe different people to go to, and they are considering where to go, what to do. Is this right for them? And so the different things that we can do during this stage are all social proof ads. So this is a stage where we want to make sure that you have the best testimonials and testimonial videos preferably, so that we can create ads around those. Anything that makes you compare yourself with somebody else, the competition, and why you are better, why your value proposition is better than anybody else is going to be key here for somebody that is in between people, in between services, in between doing this for them or not, for them to actually choose you.
Great points. Definitely leverage those 3. Those are a top 3 ways that we go about that, right? And so lastly, at the bottom of the funnel is somebody making a purchasing decision. So these are ads that target people that are ready to buy. So, they already know about you. You've already given them reasons as to why they should choose you versus someone else. Now you just need to call them to action. Usually the way we go about this is just by putting out a great offer so that they can ultimately say yes and ultimately get them to come in and purchase. And so you can do retargeting, right? Like, so retargeting is the method where if somebody already sees your ad and they've interacted, you can then send them another ad. And so these are people that, again, they already know who you are because they've seen your other content, they've seen your other ads, and all you just need to do is good offer, call them to action. Now, another way to kind of streamline this process is that you can just straight up advertise on Google. And what's great about advertising on Google Ads is like, yes, it's more expensive, because there's just more competition, and Google Ads in nature are just more expensive. But what's great about it is that it's the low hanging fruit. These are the people that are already actively searching for your services. And if you can put an ad in front of them, then, along with a great offer and a call to action, you can most likely win if you have a really strong offer. And, those are people that just kind of skip the line from awareness and consideration, and they kind of do it in like a few minutes. They're like awareness, they see your ad, consideration, you tell them like 1, 2, 3, why they should choose you. And then boom, you put an offer and call to action on that same landing page, and you can get people like that through the door. And so we would definitely recommend with Google Ads, the only thing to keep in mind is that you have to have a good budget.
Yeah, because at this point, like, they already went to that consideration stage, and if the next step for them is just Googling it, and boom, you're right there. First, like,
call
in
us
line,
now.
Call us now. Great
an
offer, great call to action, making it easy for them. Then hey, they have no reason to go to anywhere else. And so basically that is phase 2. We want to create and build your list. The database building is huge, especially right now with all of the Facebook changes that have been happening lately, all of the changes that Facebook has been going through lately, and also your acquisition strategy. So that demand generation funnel is huge, going through the awareness, consideration, and purchase part of the funnel.
Yes. So that pretty much concludes phase 2. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be focusing on phase 3, which is all about omnipresent marketing and getting people to come back in and purchase more, increasing your patient lifetime value.
I love it.
We'll see you there in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.